Hey everybody, this is Darin and welcome to our training. We appreciate you jumping on. We had a couple of technical difficulties, but appreciate your patience. And do me a favor, as you jump on live, let me know where you're watching from, so we give you a quick shout out. You know, what city, what state, what province in Canada, what country. It's always great to see our audience grow. All right. So thank you. Appreciate everybody joining. Look at the comments here. By the way, you know where you're watching us. If you're on the YouTube channel, look at the comments come through. Sean, if you can see the comments, I can't. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there, but it's all good. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way, every single week, we're giving you more content to help you grow your business and get to where you want to be sooner than later. If you're on the Facebook page, make sure you like the Facebook page and set it up to where you get notified when we go live. All right, there we go. I got Vera Lynn that just came on. Hey, Samantha, thanks for joining. Do me a favor, let me know where you're watching from as well. We appreciate everybody being patient with us. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here in about 30 seconds. Give a couple more shout outs. We appreciate you joining. Thanks for joining. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. So for all of you that are on tonight, I know that you're very excited. And it says, Sean, it says, I can't hear too well. The mic sounds muffled. Sean, can you hear me okay? Maybe it's just Samantha. Let me check the private chat. It's better now. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah.
Okay, all right, everybody. Listen, we're just showing you. Listen, you got to have fun and just roll with the flow. As I always say, if you lighten up, your shows will brighten up. We're just showing you that you do not have to be perfect to have success on YouTube, right? But without any further ado, I want to get myself out of the way. I want to share with you when I first met Sean. You know, my YouTube channel was really non-existent. You know, and I met him. He was speaking on stage out in California for Celine Johnson, which is a big-time internet marketer, and she's been on infomercials. And I knew that if she had someone on her stage, then they had to have an amazing reputation. They had to know what they're talking about, and so on and so forth. Let me see, Sean. My cable is not loose. Is it still messing up, Sean? Kind of muffled again. How's that? Any better? Let me just check real quick. So muffled. I'm not sure what's going on. Mine is working. It says I'm live. It says I'm good to go. Sean, maybe you can come on and test and see if I can hear you okay. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, it's kind of been cutting in and out, but it looks like I think you sound great right now. So it kind of goes into this muffled thing, but let's give it a shot. I think we're back.
Okay, well, listen, everybody. Listen, so Sean came on the scene, and I went through his program, and I had people, that I didn't finish college, but I am smart enough to know that if someone has the results that I want to have, then I learn from them, whether I read a book or I take a course or I hire them to mentor and coach me. And so that's exactly what I did with Sean. I actually went through his program, and my YouTube channel exploded. It went to, approaching not quite, I think we're 56,000 subscribers. And I was just sharing with him earlier that just over the weekend, my views multiplied 6 times. They went up 6-fold just over the weekend. And so I'm a firm believer in what he teaches. And what I love about Sean, our relationship, we've gotten to be great friends. I love the fact that we share the same values, and he's just a good person. He has a heart to help other people. And so without any further ado, I want you to help me welcome Sean Cannell to the training, and he's going to take over, and hopefully he's not muffled like I am.
Awesome. Darin, thank you so much. And let me know if you can hear me loud and clear on the training. And I'm so fired up to jump into it today. Maybe last week you were able to connect and we talked about the power of YouTube for building your network marketing business. And today we're going to just go deep into a training that I really believe is going to add massive value to your life. But shout me out and let me know, where are you watching from in the world, whether on Facebook, whether on YouTube, in the live chat, or in the Facebook comments. Would love to connect with you. And our topic for today is how to use YouTube to get free traffic, build your authority, and sell products on autopilot. Let's grab maybe right now a journal, something to write with, because we've got a lot of content for you today that I really think is going to help you build your business. And, maybe shut out distractions too, because this is a chance to learn. This is a chance to level up. And more than ever before, we're living through such crazy times in the world. I hope you're safe. If you're social distance right now, if you're quarantined right now, we got the Bahamas here. We got Nelson, Canada. Good to see you. We got New Jersey here. I see that over on YouTube and people on Facebook as well. Thank you so much for being here. And what a crazy time where, we're living in the world that is experiencing so much disruption and so much challenges, And so I want to say what's up to South Carolina. Samantha, good to see you. North Carolina, Steve. We got Becky in VA. Thanks so much for being here. And I hope you're safe. You're probably at home. And really more than ever before, we're living through a time of the importance of live streaming, of the importance of YouTube, of the importance of how do we master social media and use that to grow our businesses. And on this training today, we're going to be talking about some strategies that you can implement right away. And so let's jump into these. And so the topic is how to use YouTube to get free traffic, build your authority, and sell products on autopilot. And as we kick it off, I just want to talk about how I'll never forget October 2015. So just a few years ago, I really went through a personal pandemic. In 1 month's time, my family and I lost 90% of our income that month. At the time, I was freelancing for 3 clients, and I was shooting video and doing video production and doing a lot of social media help and helping different influencers and network marketers and people build their influence. But I lost all my clients in 1 month during just a time where they were hiring full-time employees or whatever. And so my wife and I lost 90% of our income in 1 month. And maybe people around you are kind of relating to that right now. And that's a picture of me sitting there at LAX airport. I would go out with some gear, some tripods, some cameras, to create content. And yet we just got hit all at one time with our finances. Now, at the time, I was building on YouTube, and it was kind of a side hustle because I was doing mostly client work for others. And I was making like a few $100s a month on YouTube, but wasn't quite enough at the time to pay the bills. And then we lost our, if you will, day job, our like that consistent income. And so I found myself at this crossroads of, do I go all in on YouTube, or do I actually pursue another stream of income or something else? And I decided to go all in on YouTube because I had been helping other leaders grow their YouTube channels, and I hadn't really done it for myself, but I knew the strategies, I knew the tips, and I've worked up the courage to just go into it all in. And in this session, I'm going to share with you the result of taking that bold action, of stepping out, of punching fear in the face, punching perfectionism in the face, and just pressing record. And I'm going to be sharing the strategy that led to our experience today. Now we've got over 1 million subscribers. I mean, at the time, just had a few thousand subscribers. And in just a few short years, over 1 million subscribers on our channel, Think Media, almost 600,000 on Video Influencers, been featured in Forbes, Entrepreneur, wrote a book called YouTube Secrets, and generating income every month. This is one of the affiliate programs that we are using that generates around $20,000. We're going to be talking about how affiliate marketing and network marketing are very similar, and how this strategy can apply directly to you as a network marketer. But we've created multiple income flows. This is a screenshot of February just this year, around 100K a month, and some crazy results. But again, if we're just meeting, my passion is helping people build their influence with online video and social media. My name is Sean Cannell, rhymes with YouTube channel as far as the pronunciation of that. And we've been on just this journey of YouTube. This is my beautiful wife, Sonia. We live here in Las Vegas, got a couple dogs. Let me know if you're a dog or a cat person in the comments, and fight it out if you've got some strong opinions about that. Our main channel, Think Media, is really the cameras and technical side of how do you just get smartphone accessories so you can do live streams and create content on your smartphone, or how do you use, other cameras and gear. And then we also now have been building a team. So from being a freelancer, just a solo entrepreneur, maybe like you, if network marketing is full-time for you or if it's just a side hustle. It's been crazy. We've built up this team of over 10 people. We do an annual event in Vegas. I think it's going to be online this year because we're still, social distanced, but it's been crazy. And then we have another channel called Video Influencers where we interview top leaders, entrepreneurs, and YouTubers, content creators that are crushing it with video. So I'm like this YouTube scientist. I've been obsessed with YouTube for over 10 years, doing this full-time for over 5, and learning from some of the best in the business. So it's not just my experience, it's learning from others. And so let's lean in. Let's grab that journal, grab a pen, and we're going to be learning how to use YouTube to get free traffic. What's traffic? Views, awareness, people knowing who you are, how to build your authority, because you got to build your authority, your personal brand, so that whether it's building your team or whether it's selling products, it's that people got to know you, they got to trust you, and then ultimately how to sell products on autopilot. I mean, that's the power of network marketing, isn't it? That you can have automation, that you can have income coming in whether you're working or not. YouTube is another leverage point to combine with network marketing to take that to a whole another level. And we're specifically going to be talking about how I built and scaled a multiple 7-figure business using YouTube, why you need to be on YouTube right now, the 3 irrefutable laws of YouTube success, and also how to find prospects and sell products with YouTube. And also stay until the end because I'm going to be answering your questions about YouTube. And I've got some free resources with you just to honor you for being here on this web class. And so some free training videos to boost your confidence if you've never been on camera, some tips around the tools and things like that. But before we really get into this, I want to kind of talk about when I discovered the power of YouTube. And for me, I discovered it really during the hardest season of my life. And that was actually when my wife almost died. That's my wife, Sonia. And in 2009, she almost died. And I found myself in the hospital with her for 6 days. We got married pretty young, at 21, actually. And my background was growing up in the church and we were in ministry together. And that's kind of, if anybody knows, conservative Christian kids, we got married super young, pretty much because we wanted to have sex. Can I say that? I mean, I'm just being, if I could be bold with you. And, and so we got married super young. We're married for a couple years, but then she went on a mission trip to the Philippines and got really sick and we didn't know what was happening. And she started to lose all this weight, and not even just the personal pandemic of a few years ago. We take it back to 2008. My wife's health's under attack at that exact same time. As a young couple, ambitious, trying to make multiple streams of income, serving in church, I'm waiting tables. She's working 3 jobs to kind of support what we're doing. And then also trying to do video production. And so I had a little video production business. And so we had bought 2 homes. We had one, renters living in one. We're living in another one, eating top ramen with another family, renting rooms because we're making this investment. And then the Big Short happens. And you probably lived through the recession. And so for those of you thinking about what's happening now, this too shall pass. You're built for battle. We've been through this before, haven't we? And we will get through this. And so we were living through that. And not only were we losing our homes, my wife's losing her health. And then the church we've been serving out, unfortunately, some of the senior leaders kind of like stole some money and some stuff kind of went sideways. And so we had, in a small town an hour north of Marysville, Washington, called an hour north of Seattle, in a small town called Marysville, Washington, our church on Easter had 1,600. It's Easter week, isn't it kind of crazy timing? And was at 1,600. And yet after that, it shrunk to 200. So in 2009, we're completely shell-shocked. And my wife drops so much weight that she has to be hospitalized. And so we're in this season of like, man, what's happening? Like, what are we going to do? How are we going to get through this? And, we got married young and I'd started my business and I'm hustling. She was working multiple jobs, Starbucks. I'm waiting tables at Red Robin. And we're also trying to do this YouTube thing, just getting into that. YouTube's only a few years old. And we find ourselves in like the craziest season of our life you can imagine. And what's going to happen? God, why is this happening? And what are we going to do? And during that time, I remember I felt like, man, not only why is this happening, but man, I got to rise up. And there was something in me, like a fight, like I got to rise up and be a leader. I got to be a provider. And I got to figure out a way to really get through this. And in that season, we learned that difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. And I think that there's maybe somebody watching this right now that needs to hear that, because we are on some difficult roads right now, aren't we? And I kind of also learned that reasons come before results. And you know what I mean is, it was this fight that rose up in me as my wife is in the hospital room for 6 days, that I'm like, man, I need to figure this YouTube thing out, this making money thing out. I got to grow my network marketing company. I got to figure out, I'm going to go to a whole nother level of learning, of doubling down, of leveling up, of my actions, of my, activities, of all. I got to do this because I got something to fight for. And as we kind of lay a foundation for this training today, I want to know, what is it that you're fighting for? What is your why? Reasons come first, results come second. And tell me, like in Facebook or YouTube, like what is it that you're fighting for? Because the root of motivation is motive. What's your motive to build your company right now? What's your motive to build your team, to sell products, to duplicate? Like, what's your motive? And it lit a fire in me in a time of crisis that has been burning for the last decade. And could it be that on Easter week, we have a moment right now to get clear on kind of our priorities and our goals? And look, you might even write down some of your reasons. Your reasons could be, I just want to pay my bills, or I want to scale and build a big business, and I got my dream house and I got my dream car. And that's awesome. Like, that's a great list. But I do think that for many of us watching, when we really think about it, man, it's like family and legacy, right? And I'm going to build something for the future. And so let me know. I mean, I see you, Michael. I see you, Becky. Like, let me know, what's one of your reasons? Why do you want to build your company? Why on this? Why do you want to learn how to use social media or learn YouTube? I know that reasons come first, results come second. Stephanie says the inner fight is powerful. Difficult roads do lead to beautiful destinations. So shout me out. What is it, Deb? Or what is it, Natasha, Donovan? What is it, the reasons that you're fighting for? Michael says time freedom and financial freedom, to live life on my own terms and be generous. I love that. Becky says, I want to move closer to everything we do and get the dream house with the barn for my daughter's horse. Becky, I love that clear vision. Samantha says, to alleviate some of the financial burden for my husband. Brian says, to retire my parents. Christopher says, to reach more people. How powerful is this? And man, if this is all you get out of today's training, just the opportunity to get clear again and to think about what we're fighting for, to think about why we are fighting, and to get that spark again to realize, yeah, this is kind of a crazy time that we're living through in this world. And there's a lot of bad happening, but difficult roads can lead to beautiful destinations. And I believe that for you, for me, for Darin, for all of us in this season, that some incredible things can happen. And for me, what we learned was, it was during that season that we started making YouTube videos, and we discovered something amazing. And what that was we started to do these weird YouTube experiments. And so this is me now, just kind of sitting on a couch, obviously around Christmas. And I just shot a video, and the game-changing discovery was connecting YouTube with affiliate marketing. Now, the cool thing here is you could just go YouTube plus network marketing. And they're actually very similar. So affiliate marketing is when you review or recommend a product online, and you earn a commission when someone purchases that product. For you, you've got your product, you've got your company, you can add on affiliate marketing to what you're doing as an even additional income stream. My definition of affiliate marketing is a cool way to make money sharing the products that you love and you use. So here's how it works. If you're not signed up, you could go to Amazon.com. You sign up for the Associates program. And if you recommend any product on the website, when you share your link, then you could get up to 10% of a commission. There's the Associates program in multiple different countries. And no matter where you're living, you can actually sign up for the US. I've got friends that live in Australia, yet their links are US and Canada. And so when you sign up for an affiliate program, there's many. I mean, there's like Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart, Target, Nordstrom, Sephora, like all kinds of things, like Lowe's. They all have affiliate programs, but Amazon's one of my favorites. You sign up for an affiliate program, you can then create trackable links, and you could put those anywhere on your blog, in the YouTube description. And so in this case, if you put the link in the YouTube description, when some visitors click on the links, you make money. Make sense? And so similarly, you have a link to your product for your company. You can make a video, right? Talk about whatever, link that in the description. If someone clicks that link, you get whatever commission on that sale. And we'll also talk about how you can, of course, build your team as well. And so we did this weird experiment where I just kind of shoot this video, and I titled this video Gift Ideas for Him, like gift ideas for him, because YouTube is a search engine. And in the description is an affiliate link to Amazon. And I will never forget from doing that, my first ever affiliate payment, like the first ever affiliate commission that I got way back in 2010 during that hardest season of my life, right? And my first ever affiliate commission was $2.12. All right, everyone, thanks for coming to the training. Have a great night. We'll see you later. Like, right? You're like, okay, well, that's it's not even going to get me a cup of coffee at Starbucks. You know what I mean? Like, but maybe you can relate, because it's similar to building our network marketing companies, right? Like, it sometimes starts slow, and that's not like going to pay your rent. But I remember that's my favorite affiliate commission I ever got, because it was proof of concept. It was $2.12 more than my neighbors made online during November, 2010. And I was like, wait a minute. This stuff works, was the aha moment for me. And I was kind of like this guy. I was like, wait a minute. I don't even really know what I'm doing, but if I can like double down and figure this out, then this could be turned into something really powerful. And really what I began to discover was, man, I can turn my passion into profit, and I can use YouTube to generate income. But my question was, what skills do I need to survive and thrive in the new economy? Because I'm only making $2.12. I'm like, okay, this works, but there's probably some stuff I need to learn right now. Write this question down. This question's more important today than probably ever before. The whole economy is changing. The world is changing. And skills like live streaming, YouTube, social media, skills like, being able to not necessarily, again, have to be 6 feet away from people and having less face-to-face content. How do I move my business online? What are the skills that I need to survive and thrive in the new economy? And for me, I then went all in. I'm like, I made $2.12. It's time for me to double down. So I dove deep into the trenches and determined that I was going to master everything from working online, working from home. I started to invest in books and podcasts, online courses, events, maybe it's things like you've invested in, training. And I started to practice. Today, I've uploaded over 2,000 videos online, and most of those videos weren't very good, right? But I just started to go all in to figure it out and master this new set of skills. And so I just took this screenshot. And of course, like, these results aren't typical. I'm not trying to say that this is what will happen overnight if you jump on YouTube. But just last month, in March, even in the midst of these crazy times, we generated $25,471 from one affiliate program leveraging YouTube. Another affiliate program, because there's multiple, we are generating around $54 a day from videos that I posted weeks, months, and even years ago. And I remember that kid back when we were in this crazy season. My wife's in the hospital. I'm trying to build my video business. That's me shooting with a Canon camera, a wedding video that I was filming for somebody. And I remember at that time, I was like, man, someday I would love to work with Canon cameras. Like, it'd be amazing if I can maybe get free cameras or have a chance to work with that brand. And since that time, I've been able to work with Canon and Amazon and vidIQ and all these different people and brands, which you can do too when you position yourself on YouTube, build a personal brand. What's the point? If this guy can go from waiting tables to leveraging YouTube and turning my passion into profit, then so can you, especially with what you're going to be learning in this training. So get ready to take notes. I hope you've already been writing some stuff down, but we need to know a few stats as we get into this. And here's what's crazy, y'all, is that though we may be social distanced right now, half the world's population, specifically 45% of the world's population, uses social media. My God, like, think about the chance to reach people, get in front of people. They're on these devices. They're on smart TVs. Mobile consumption's going up. Desktop consumption's going up. Specifically right now, people are on social media, y'all. You might, if you're willing to admit it, has your consumption gone up a little? Can you relate to me? Like, when you get the screen time notification, you're like, shoot. Like, end of the week, it's like, your screen time is up 60%. You're like, that's what quarantine will do to you. You know what I mean? And like, The opportunity to get in front of people right now is absolutely crazy, right? And so why YouTube specifically? Well, YouTube right now has over 2 billion monthly active users. That's over a quarter of the world's population. Pretty crazy. 2 billion with a B. Gmail accounts logged into YouTube. So whatever your company is, right? If you're doing skincare, if you're doing health, right? If you're doing CBD, if you're doing whatever it is, like your target audience, the people that you're trying to reach that have problems that the products can fix, or that are trying to figure out an opportunity to make money, or that don't even really know what it is they need yet, the chance to get in front of people is absolutely staggering. Couple stats. YouTube has 30 million daily active users. Every single day, people are on there, 30 million of them. 73% of US adults use YouTube, and 51% of the YouTube users say they visit the site daily. YouTube is also available in more than 100 countries and 80 languages. And so it's international. So no matter where you're in the world, you got to be on YouTube, and there's a global audience for YouTube. And here's the bottom line. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. It's the second most visited website in the world. And it's the #1 video site in the world. And it's a discovery machine. What do I mean by that? Well, you might say, well, Sean, I mean, one of my biggest problems is people don't know about me yet, or I don't really have a social following. Nobody knows me. Like, I don't have 55,000 subscribers like Darin Kidd does. Like, I'm at 0, or I'm just getting started. Well, the cool thing about YouTube is these other platforms are great for building your business. Facebook, amazing. You could DM, Facebook groups, really cool stuff. Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Instagram. It's all cool. Here's the thing though. None of these social networks are search engines. So your question is, how do I meet somebody that doesn't really know me yet? How do I get discovered? Whereas YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. And 65% of people using YouTube use it to help them solve a problem. So you can be on YouTube. You want to be answering specific questions, solving certain problems, like, does CBD work for pain? If that was the niche you're in. How to lose weight, or how to lose weight in your 50s without dieting. You start thinking about the problems, the pain points, the questions. 65% of people are going to YouTube trying to solve a problem. Your product, your opportunity, your company can show up on the other side of that problem, and you can build your business. And here is the kicker. YouTube is free. So I know that y'all are action takers. If you're hanging out with Darin Kidd, you guys are ones that you're leaders, you're pressing in, you're learners, lifelong leaders or lifelong learners. But when I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait a minute, YouTube has all these people, all these opportunities. I can upload, I can live stream for free. I can upload videos for free. I can do all this stuff. And if I just got a smartphone, I can actually start creating content and get into this game. Sean, how much is it going to cost me to get on YouTube? Yeah, nothing. The platform is free. Are you kidding me? That's why I say, I'm sorry if this stings a little, I actually believe it's irresponsible for you not to be building your brand and your business on YouTube. The opportunity is too great. And my friends, it's just starting right now because this is still early. Our traffic on our channels doubled without us uploading new videos because people are like, oh, shoot, maybe in-person stuff isn't as dependable as I thought, and I got to move my business online. Here's an analogy for that. I was looking up what it would cost right now to get an empty lot in downtown New York. I mean, like downtown, okay? Like midtown, this is an East Development site, no structure, just an empty lot. Here is the sale price that anybody on here could grab this for. I've got a little form. You can email me. I'll be an agent for you. $17,900,000. Of course, I'm kidding. I'm not a real estate agent. But just at the bargain price of $17,900,000, right? Okay, why? Because it's New York. Because the real estate in the heart of one of possibly the most influential city, the heart of the superpower of the world, right, is is this New York real estate. It's so valuable. That is what YouTube is right now. But guess what? It's not $17 million. It's free for you to open up shop and have real estate on the digital platform with 2 billion monthly active users. Is it easy? I'm not saying that it's easy to build your brand, that it's going to take time. Is it worth it? Are you kidding me? I mean, that's why a lot of the most known and consistently influential entrepreneurs have invested consistently in YouTube, whether it's a Brendan Burchard, Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone. Why are they so intentional and strategic of creating YouTube content? Because they're investing in the real estate of building their brands on YouTube, not just for today, but for tomorrow, and across the board in so many different niches, whether personal development, entrepreneurship, network marketing. Some of the most consistently influential and intelligent entrepreneurs have built their influence on YouTube, not just for a week or for a month, but have treated it as like, this is a place where I'm going to set up shop and consistently build value. And here's the cool thing. I think of someone like a Marie Forleo, and maybe you've heard of her. She's kind of like the Oprah of entrepreneurship on YouTube. She's been on YouTube for 7 years, and her first video, you can go watch it. It's super funny. She's just sitting on a couch, opens up her laptop, like sitting in a tank top, like not, it's all fancy now and it's intimidating. Like now she just started answering questions from her laptop. Basic, just punch fear in the face, punch perfectionism in the face, and pressed record. So here's my question. If you're watching this, do you already have a YouTube channel? Have you already set up your YouTube channel? Are you wanting to grow your YouTube channel? Darin, I want to check in with you, see if you have any thoughts at this point. And what do you think about just the power of us building our influence on YouTube? And even the fact that a lot of, top entrepreneurs are investing there. And that's why you had the aha years ago. We worked together to get in on the YouTube thing because it's just such a big deal. I mean, what are your thoughts?
There we go, Sean. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right. Well, listen, yes, awesome information. And for everybody that's watching, do me a favor. And because we did have some technical difficulties, click that share button. That way you can share with your group, your organizations. I know we got people on here from network marketing, a lot from network marketing, real estate, different occupations. And this can help you no matter what you're doing. But let me just talk about network marketing. From a network marketing perspective, and I've been blessed to go out there and build massive organizations of, hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. We definitely focus on the basics. Basics are what create wealth in network marketing. You do the simple things. So this is not to take away from anything else you're doing. It is only to add something to your bag that you can do in addition. So like, for example, Sean and I were talking the other day about, what he's teaching and how much it's helped me and my platform. And we looked up someone, and this person is not a part of Sean's program. She was a network marketer, and she was excited about jumping into a company, but she did start her free account on YouTube, and she took her camera, and she was really nervous. And she goes, "Hey, everybody," and she only spoke for a few seconds and then turned the camera away from her and then just videoed unboxing the products in her company. And she talked about each of the products. Well, that video had, I think it was 2,000 or 3,000 views. And then with Sean's software, we can look and you can actually see she's getting 1 view per hour. So whether you're in real estate or you're in network marketing, what if you had someone, that perfect salesperson, that was going to do one presentation for you every single hour, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? So that was an example of someone that didn't even know what they were doing. They just accidentally, jumped on there and had a video that got a little bit of traction. So I really think that with where we are right now, network marketing, never been a better time. You never have to convince anyone ever again that they need a plan B, or they don't want to have all their eggs in one basket, because unfortunately there's a lot of people that bottom of the basket fell out, or do they need multiple streams of income? And most people were like me. When I was looking, I was like, you know what, do I go open a traditional business or a franchise? And I went that route, and it was a massive investment. Well, no one wants to have our name on leases right now with the pandemic and people are quarantined in. So I really think now is the time that you learn new skills. And this is a skill and something that is very simple to do, but what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So I think it's smart to add this work on what Sean is sharing with you, because it's only going to grow, right? It's like every month it's growing. And then when I was sharing with Sean, the statistics that I'm seeing, not only are video content online is going to be up to 86% by the end of next year. That was before all of the things happened that recently happened. So by the end of 2021, up to 86% of all content online consumed is video. I mean, that's pretty crazy. And then I look at how much it's up since everyone is at home. So this gives you a way to connect with people and really not just worry about, I mean, I live in a small town still, 5 traffic lights, but yet my videos on YouTube, thanks to Sean, I have one video that's approaching 800,000 views. It was a 10-minute video. And there's people in over 50 countries watching my content and reaching out to me every single day. And that could be each and every one of you. And you don't have to be a polished speaker. Matter of fact, people like Reel. So when you do your videos, and he's going to teach you some things to do, it's very effective, and it allows you to work hard, but it allows you to work smart. So Sean, I'm really excited. I mean, as you can tell, I neglected my YouTube channel the last 2 years. I really wasn't paying attention to it. Then when I recently went into the training, speaking, coaching, consulting world, I'm like, you know what? I wish I would have continued to do little things on my YouTube channel every single week, but I can't focus on that. I'm just focusing on what's going on right now, the growth of YouTube, the power of YouTube. And then I'm definitely one of your biggest fans, because again, you took my YouTube channel that didn't really even exist, and it was pretty pathetic. And then you showed me how to do some simple things that every single person watching can do. And that's the point, right? It's not something that we can't do. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And Sean is definitely the person with 1.5 million subscribers, over 100 million views on his YouTube channel. And then Forbes saying, listen, one of the top 20 must-watch channels to change your business. So it's a new world. It's a new business. It's definitely different than it's ever been. But the great news is that we've got a platform here that can help each and every one of us get to where we want to be, no matter what we're doing.
Yeah, I love that, Darin. And I'm excited. Are you fired up? I'm seeing some cool feedback. Some people haven't started their YouTube channel yet. I've saw a few people that have a channel, but maybe no videos. Even Christy, I have no clue of how to get a channel. And remember, I've got some free resources that are going to help you with some of those basics of just getting your YouTube channel started that I'll be sharing with you at the end of this training. Michelle started one, but haven't pursued it. That's great. If you already have one, Christopher's already got one, we're going to be able to double down, especially right now, and really get into this. Darin, are you ready for the 3 laws of irrefutable YouTube success?
My notes, everything's ready. Got my iPad ready to type. Yes, sir.
All right. Here we go. And so, and if you're fired up, type yes, whether in chat on YouTube or on Facebook. And so we're seeing it, right? The consistently influential entrepreneurs, business owners, they're building their influence on YouTube. We'll be answering your questions as well at the end of this training. And so we're going to jump into this. But here's the 3 irrefutable laws of YouTube success. And we're going to talk about first here. Here's one of the main reasons people fail on YouTube. Over and over again, this is what I see: random acts of content, right? Like the reason people I see fail on YouTube is, now I'm all for random acts of kindness, and we need to be doing that more probably now than ever before. But a lot of times the reason people, because it's just their YouTube channel is like, oh, it's like a video of their daughter's recital, right? And then it's a video of maybe talking about your product, or then it's just a video, and then you take 2 months off, and it's just kind of all over the place. The key with success on YouTube is not having a random strategy, but being specific. So what if we could actually discover the exact video ideas that our target audience is interested in watching? This is where things get really, really cool. And it brings us to law number 1, and that is research before you press record. Research before you press record. You're going to create random acts of content if you just hit record and then you're like, what should I talk about? And you just wing it. No. You want to plan before you press record. You want to research before you press record. And here's a cool way that we can do that by just using the YouTube search bar. Now, when you type in the YouTube search bar, or Google for that matter, you've probably seen this before. Google finishes your sentence for you, right? It auto completes your sentence. So if you type in like how to, and you type in something like lose weight, YouTube will continue that sentence for you. This is now giving us insight about the exact video ideas we can make. You can do this in any industry, any niche, but we're just going to use that as an example. So when you type in how to lose weight, what happens is YouTube finishes your sentence. First prediction that YouTube gives us, autocomplete, is how to lose weight fast. Well, who doesn't want that? I mean, you know what I mean? Like that's, of course, like we want fast, not slow. But what's crazy is then you get other recommendations. How to lose weight fast for teenagers in a week without exercise. YouTube is giving us more detail to what people are searching. So what are we seeing here? What we're actually seeing is in order, these are what humans around the world are typing in search by how popular they are. So how to lose weight fast would be the most popular, and how to lose weight fast for kids would be the least popular. But the fact it's even predicted tells us, oh, this is what people actually want to see. And write this down. This is insight into how you should title your YouTube video. Because humans are saying how to lose weight in 4 easy steps. So you're like, what should I title my video? What should my video even be about? How about how to lose weight in 4 easy steps? And then you're able to integrate your company, your offer, your product. But here's the powerful thing. I want you to keep going with even another word, because if we go with fast and we put another space after it, it goes even more detailed. How to lose weight fast without exercise, which is hilarious to me, isn't it? Because now it's like, not only do we want it fast, but how can I lose weight fast without exercise and not dieting? And you're like, I don't know. I mean, that sounds like a dream to me, but we're actually getting insight into the desires and what people are searching. It's telling us what videos we should make. How to lose weight fast, exercise at home. Wow. Specific search term and telling us, okay, well, now that's the video I need to make. And if not exactly, some of how I should be titling my video. And then look at this, how to lose weight fast for wrestling. Ooh, now we're on to something. So what we're doing here is called keyword research, just with the free YouTube search bar. And where the action really is you might say, well, some of these things are maybe kind of generic and they're kind of high competition. When you go how to lose weight fast for wrestling or something very specific, how to lose weight fast. So let's actually jump into this. Imagine if you were to say how to lose weight fast for lose weight fast. Let's go woman. Okay. Here's a little hack for you. We're going to do under lose weight for women. If you do an underscore before this, let's see here. Lose weight. Okay, weight loss. That's what we'll do. Weight loss. You seen all this though? See how it predicts? Here you go. So if you go before egg diet for weight loss, meal prep for weight loss, little underscore with a space is what I did there. See how powerful that is? And let's see here. I'm trying to get women 40s, maybe in their 40s, because you could get into a specific age. So there's women in their 40s being predicted. Here's the point I'm trying to make, and we'll go a little bit deeper in the training, is that when you are doing this keyword research, you're wanting to come up with specific video ideas that are answering the specific questions of your target audience. That's also where the power is for building your brand and your company online, is getting really specific with the person you help. And so actually, here's the power question. What is your target audience typing in the YouTube and Google search bar? I want you to get in their shoes, get inside of their mind. What's the best way to do that? What do you type in the Google search bar? I just recently was realizing that I was killing my succulents. I rebuy them because I don't know how to water them and I overwater them. So I typed that into the YouTube search bar, found a video. It had 600,000 views. We're going to talk about that person's probably made $2,500 just off YouTube ads, an additional income stream. But recently I was doing a runner's warm up. But think about, what is it that the problem your product solves? And what are the questions around that people could be searching for? So look at this. How to use Instagram, social media question. Pretty good, kind of generic. And then you see all these other things. how to use Instagram, probably be pretty hard to rank for that. But go down a little bit, how to use Instagram for business. This brings us to law number 2. So law number 1, you want to research before you press record. We just hit that at a surface level. Law number 2, rank your videos. That's the second law. Once we figure that out, what we want to happen is we want to rank our videos in search. So how to use Instagram for business, very specific, because how to use Instagram just might be like, 14-year-old kid wants to learn how to use it. How to use Instagram for business, what does that tell us? It tells us about the psychology of the searcher. So how to use Instagram for business. Here's another one of my clients. This is actually back when Darin and I met, and it's Shalene Johnson. Now, this 4-year-old video still ranks on the first page of YouTube. So what's a ranked video? It's a video that shows up when someone types in a search term. And so I've had the chance now to, just like helping Darin, help Shalene through some of our coaching, as well as our online course called Video Ranking Academy. And so this video, years old, came out in 2015, is getting 3.5 views an hour because it ranks in search. My friends, that is what you want to do. That's why you're researching before you press record. That's why you're trying to think about what your title is and then making your video in a particular way so that you can create an asset, one video that has duplicated you. That I think of these videos as like little robots, like any Star Wars fans, your Star Wars clone army, where you make the video one time, but yet you're showing up repeatedly over and over as if you were calling people or going door to door. But guess what? They're coming to you because they type in a problem. Your video shows up, get to know them, add value, and then you're able to educate them about whatever you would want to happen next. Now, we're going to be using, if you're curious about this little tool over here, where it shows like how many views per hour a video is getting and a lot of other cool data that we'll be looking at. It's a free tool called vidiq.com, called vidiq. And if you could take a screenshot of that or whatever. And there's a free version, highly recommended. Great version to start with and use forever. Eventually, they also have some paid plans that just have some bonus features. And so that's a free trial to that. vidiq.com/think is where that tool is. So what exactly is ranking videos? Well, a user types in a search question, right? And then your ranked video shows up in top search results and suggested results on YouTube. And here's what's crazy. Google owns YouTube. So when you start doing this right and optimizing your videos right, you can actually get your videos to show up on the first page of Google. What would that do for your business? Think about, picture what would that do for just bringing traffic, leads, awareness, prospects to you if you could show up on the first page of Google. In 2019, my channel got over 1.1 million organic views from Google. And I don't even really have a website. I mean, I do, but it's not a real proper blog. I'm not very good at websites. I don't really understand. It's all from a YouTube channel. Why? Well, because Cisco released a study that said videos are 53 times more likely to rank on the first page of Google than even websites. So when you're optimizing videos and making the right videos, it's so powerful. And so in my niche, helping people with tech, people type in best camera for YouTube. Here's my videos showing up in top search results. Could be like best iPhone microphone or how to shoot better video outside. These are my types of topics in my niche, ranking number one, right? And so this is the goal. Could be other things that I do, and I do experiments on other channels, best personal development books. And this ranks number one in search. And here's the video. Came out in 2016. The video's over 1,000 days old, and it still gets around 127 views every single day. That's why Darin could actually take a couple years off YouTube. He knew he should have been consistent, but even with work he did yesterday, he's still getting subscribers, still getting views. Because when you put out a few ranked videos, they grow your business, your brand, and your personal brand and awareness of who you are on autopilot. Do you see how powerful this is? I mean, if you're getting value out of this training so far, can you just type yes in Facebook or YouTube? Maybe hit the like button and just let me know if you're just your mind's a little bit blown right now. It might kind of be racing, and we're going to keep going through some training. But I just want to know if you're seeing how powerful this is, and if you could see how just one ranked video or a handful of ranked videos could just change really everything for growing your online brand. I see L just typed yes over here on Facebook. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Donovan, love it. Powerful. Yes. Debbie, awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Daz says, cool. So we're seeing how powerful this is, but we got a lot to get into. So here we go. Using YouTube properly creates leverage and freedom. So this takes time to build. You do have to upload videos, right? We recommend one a week, and it builds kind of like a snowball effect. But right now, from doing this, Think Media, my YouTube channel, gets around 2,600 views every 60 minutes. Every 60 minutes, every hour. Like we're hanging out for like an hour right now. And 2,600 people are going to watch my videos. That's me duplicated. Now, here's the thing. I'm not trying to say, again, you might, well, Sean, you got 1 million subscribers. Yeah, what if you just got 10% of that? That's 260. What if you got 10% of that? That's 26. What if you got 10% of that's 2.6 people an hour? What would it be like to just have a video, building your team, selling your products, 2 views an hour or 1 view an hour? Or 2 views a day. You make 1 video every single day throughout the year. You're on vacation with your family. You know, you're doing whatever. You're working on your business. You're doing something else. Anything you want to do. This is why I love this, because YouTube is freedom, right? YouTube is building a business around a lifestyle. And by the way, update on my wife, Sonia, is not only did we get through that season, we discovered she has a chronic illness, and that's kind of been a part of our journey. And we learned she has gastroparesis. And so now she has like a little pacemaker for her stomach, kind of like we have, pacemakers in our, for her heart. That's for her stomach to help her digest food because of this idiopathic chronic illness. But man, miracle from God was we didn't even know if we have kids. And we just got back from the OB today. She's 17 weeks into her pregnancy. Baby's healthy. We're beside ourselves. And we're just thinking about, again, I look back, now it's been over 11 years since she almost died and she was in the hospital. And I think about at the time, just getting started with YouTube and making $2.12, but seeing the vision for something and just chipping away at it, leveling up my skills, leveling up my learning, and now the leverage that it's created so that we can do what we want, when we want, where we want, with the people that matter most to us. And we can focus on building out other parts of our business. She's the CFO of our company, Think Media. She runs the finances. I'm the creative side. Let me know, any couples, if you are in business or building your network marketing company together. But it's just been a crazy journey. And not only that, it's a business around a lifestyle, because the cool thing is when you're actually creating content and you can connect that, of course, always consult your local CPA and lawyer. We're able to take, business trips and whatnot related to our YouTube channel that are tax deductions, because we have to go test cameras and we have to create content for our business. And so really building your personal brand is so smart, and ranking videos and connecting it all together with your network marketing company, you can build some massive momentum while having fun in the process. And the cool thing is this works in any niche. And so Darin was talking about that, right? This is an example of somebody in the makeup niche who did an unboxing. Like all you got to do is, let's say you did an unboxing of your product. You could think about people are looking for that. And then not only do they then maybe buy that product linked in the description, but they could also join your team. That's a top ranked video, 64 subscribers, but 3,000 views on that video. Here's the thing, friends, you are 1 ranked video away from really changing your life and business. It's true. I mean, and a couple. Does every video you even make on YouTube rank? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to. But you're adding. Here's the thing. When you start making YouTube videos, you want to be encouraging your community, maybe showing them other ways, adding other value of how they can use your product. Maybe you have something that's in health and you show them a different way to make that shake. You show them different things to just your community. But in the process of serving your community of 5 people and then 50 people and then 500, new people can come in when you do this the right way. That was the video Darin was mentioning. I just looked up on how I would think related to this strategy to rank videos in different niches. I mean, here's Darin's videos, 4.2 views an hour, 3 years old, 19 views an hour, 6.4 views every single hour on 3-year-old videos. Think about that. You got to do the right strategies, right? It takes time. And the cool thing is here, we did, 20 videos or 15 videos, And so that's what I love about ranked videos. Some of them just add value. They can get hundreds of views, thousands, but some, this one now, again, is coming up 800, 850,000. And guess what? It's not even stopping from following this process. But we got to get into law number 3. Law number 1, you got to research before you press record. Law number 2, you need to rank your videos and get them to show up in search. And then law number 3, you want to connect it to reoccurring revenue. So I just want to quickly show you 3 ways to earn an extra $1,000 per month with YouTube. And of course, we'll do Q&A as well in a bit. But the first one is YouTube ads. Now this, again, Darin said, right? Focus, keep it simple. This is not meant to be a distraction from your network marketing business. This is in addition to a side benefit, if you will. And the cool thing is that YouTube actually will pay you if you want to turn on ads on your videos. How does it work? Well, once you get approved for the program, you make around $2 per 1,000 views. That's the average. It's called your CPM. Now, in a channel like mine, my CPM actually is more like $10, $11, $12. And in others, it might be $5 or $6. But if our goal is $1,000, if you get 500,000 views, you will make $1,000 based on this math. There's a couple different ways to just make extra money from YouTube. So this is an example. This video got 500,000 views, but it earned $2,208. And think about this as, again, by the way, just like you, I don't even actually think of my YouTube ad revenue as my main business. I am building another business, right? Affiliate marketing. You're doing network marketing. They're very similar, right? And this, though, is like, this is also over time. But I mean, that's beats a poke in the eye. I mean, that's some serious money, right? It's pretty powerful. The key strategy here is you want to get a lot of views. The good news is you don't necessarily have to get a ton of views. This is one of our students who does e-commerce. He only got 162,000, and that's a lot, but like not millions. And that generated $1,000 for him. And he's like, ad revenue is about 3% of my income from social media. It's like, so that's what I'm saying too. Don't like lean in on this necessarily, but it's just knowing how you can make another income stream. It's my least favorite way to earn money on YouTube, though. I wouldn't even focus on it at first. I'd just kind of keep it in the back of your mind. And eventually it might almost be like a tip jar. It's almost like a little bit extra in your business. Because here's the cool thing, though. Back as I started to build my YouTube channel, in 1 month in 2013, I made $66 on YouTube ads, but I made $259 in affiliate marketing. That's 4x higher. This is the path I want for you. You might eventually see, oh, cool, I got a little income stream here from ads, but look at how many products I sold from talking about them or doing product reviews or pointing people to things. Look at how many people maybe join my team. You got multiple things going on, right? So here's the second way, affiliate marketing, and we discussed that. You sign up for a program. You can, get that trackable link, put that link in your description. Would be similar. That makeup video that we looked at, that's what she was doing. She just shot a simple video with their phone. She was like, hey, I'm going to unbox the most recent, box for this month. She turned her phone around, filmed it, unboxed everything, turned it back and was like, thanks for watching. Very quickly edited on her phone those 3 clips together, uploaded it to YouTube, titled and did all the details, right? 3,000 views. She only has 65 subscribers. And the links in the description were, number 1, the link to the product so you could go order that product. Number 2, do you want to actually get a discount on the product and become a distributor and join my team so you could do both at the same time? Are you seeing how powerful that is and how it worked for you? And so that's affiliate marketing. And this is like one of our students, Postal Barbecue. So he's got a barbecue channel, right? I always get hungry. I'm here on the West Coast, so it's coming up on dinner time. I hate looking at this channel because I'm like, come on, man, give me some of those ribs, especially right now. And so he's got a barbecue channel built around his passion. He did a video called Barbecue Accessories, Best Gift Ideas for Dad, released it around Father's Day. And in the video, he just talked about thermometers and, little tongs and different things. And those were affiliate links in his description down below. And he's generated thousands of dollars from affiliate marketing. The video also gets a little bit of YouTube ads, and it's led to things. Here's what's crazy. When you position yourself in a niche, and what I would recommend is not to brand your YouTube channel related to your company, brand it related to you, brand it related to something that's broader related to health. In this case, he's doing barbecue. He has a free meat sponsor. Literally, he's based in Canada. They're like, if you will just shout us out and whatnot, so he gets all the meat to barbecue for free. How'd that happen? Because he positioned himself in a particular niche. People are interested in working with him, just like Cannon wants to work with me. This is Heather. She's got a homeschool channel, particular niche. You could do this any topic on YouTube. And then, of course, the third way, network marketing. And I'll use this as an example, which is not a network marketing company, but is a video that I did years ago that just illustrates how this works. So if you come here and you type in like best greens powder, see how it's like predicting different terms too? Australia for keto, tasting, best greens superfood. Like these are like the video ideas. And 5,400 people search for this a month. That's some software that we talk about in some of our other training. But here's my video. It's ranked. It's 3 years old. My friends, it's got 163,000 views. It's still being ranked. I sat right here in front of this window and I was like, hey, so I'm going to talk about this product, put it in a video and put it up on YouTube, did our process. And there's a link in the description to the product. And that video is generated around $1,000 from YouTube ads. But it's generated over $10,000 of the product. If people subscribe on continuity, I get paid every single month when they, again, click that link in the description and they go over to the product, then they are able to, then it brings in that income on autopilot. And it's still going today. I made the video 3 years ago. This is Tara Wagner. She's doing this with essential oils. 42,000 views, 14,000 views. Coach Jimmy's doing this in fitness and talking about, different products, helping people with how to get free product and all kinds of different stuff. So here's your game plan for network marketing. You make the right video. You can link to products in the YouTube description. You also can link to building your team. But the big picture is you're creating future opportunities by building your personal brand. I mean, not only is Darin on his way to 60,000 subscribers, but like that's not going away. That's only compounding and going towards the future for just having diversity. Having one of the most powerful things you could build right now is a personal brand. It's the difference between generic coffee and Starbucks. Coffee is coffee, but Starbucks means something. And generic coffee is like, well, yeah, it's coffee, but I don't know, it's forgettable. I could take it or leave it. Your YouTube channel is this asset that grows over time while building your company, but the vision you can have for it could be so much bigger. And so then you have this opportunity of what we call YouTube income stacking. And so again, your main focus is staying focused and building your company, but then you're doing YouTube ads and that's trickle a little extra money. Affiliate marketing. So it's like, your product is some sort of a supplement, but it's pretty relevant to talk about like your 3 favorite yoga blocks, yoga mats, and whatever else off Amazon in another video, because it still serves your target audience. And that's just another income thing, not competing with your company at all. Just something that's adjacently related to the promise that you're making when you promise how you're helping people with the bigger brand of your YouTube channel. As you're growing, you got a barbecue channel, free me sponsor. I talked about Heather homeschool channel. She got free curriculum because when you're in a niche, a specific topic, brands want to work with you, send you free stuff, or they're like, hey, you've got influence in health. You've got influence in skincare. You've got influence in these different areas. And so we want to work with you. And then maybe eventually coaching. And in some of our advanced training, we talk about 51 different income streams. And that would be a distraction. I need you to have the blinders on right now. But like, there's so many different ways, but it all starts with building your influence on YouTube. And over time, you can strategically build multiple streams of income. And so a recap, here's the 3 laws of YouTube success. Research before you press record, rank your videos, and then set up reoccurring revenue. And write those down, think about those. And that's really our 3-part recipe for winning on YouTube. But I realized like this has kind of been a lot of information, right? And your mind might be getting ideas. Maybe you've already gone to the YouTube search bar and you're like, whoa, this is super cool. And so I want to take your questions. I do still have that free gift for you, but I also just want to check in with you and see if I could tell you a little bit more. If you're interested, I realized that over the last, 60 minutes, I've been breaking down a lot, but it's just scratching the surface. And of course, we do have some training programs and a coaching program. And I just want to check with you if I could tell you a little bit more about that, whether it's right for you or not, completely up to you, right? But if you would be interested in learning more about exactly how to rank videos, how to set up reoccurring revenue, how to research and how to come up with the right video ideas, as well as get on camera, figure out tech, and really just have everything you need to do this. Is it cool if I just share a little bit about our coaching? And if you have any questions about that as well, we can answer some of those. And just let me know if I could tell you more about that. And I want to check in. Brian, 51 streams. That's incredible. Yeah, there's a lot of different powerful things that you could do with YouTube. Michael says yes. Okay, I appreciate it, Michael. We'll jump into this and let me check out over on YouTube and see how you guys are doing. If you've been getting value, let me know and hit the like button. And what's been one of your aha moments so far? Tell me, like, what's been a standout? Okay, I see Donovan saying yes. Let's see. Doubt and certainty saying please. Okay, great. So I just wanted to check in with you. Michelle says yes. Michael says yes. Okay, awesome. And then I also see some questions that are coming in. So I'll get to those in just a second. But I definitely want you to know how you could go deeper if you want to and really get the all-in-one, really coaching program for doing this on YouTube. And so what it's called is it's the premier online YouTube coaching program and community. And it's called Video Ranking Academy. Now, what it is it's our proven system for ranking your videos, growing your audience, and turning views into income with YouTube. And here's what it is. The goal is to get your videos to #1 in search. We're on this first page, right? And so we've been doing this, and there's countless examples, whether ranking #1 for, books or cameras. But of course, the question people ask is like, well, does it still work today? I mean, you've been doing this for years. Is it only working if I started years ago, like when Darin did? And the answer is no, it absolutely still works today in all kinds of different niches. Video Ranking Academy students include, this is Dr. Eye Health. And so he does, contact lenses and all kinds of things. He's only been in this for about a year and he just crossed 100,000 subscribers following our system. He's ranked #1. This is Steve Panette, ranking for like Phoenix, Arizona real estate. He's a real estate agent, ranking #2 as a part of our program. There's Heather ranking for homeschool myths. And so just all these different niches. This is Jennifer ranking in sewing and doing like, she's got sewing machines that she's selling and building this audience and other income streams. This is Benji for cooking stuff. And maybe you've got different products that are related to food or consumables of any kind. This is Lucia, really just started super recently with like plants and gardening. And she, at the time of taking the screenshot, 75 subscribers, I think she's at 3,500 now or something crazy. And even new to video, you might feel like, I kind of am awkward on camera and whatnot. Like people are starting with all kinds of different backgrounds, all kinds of different ethnicities, ages, and following this system. This is Tulin and doing network marketing and ranking like multiple times for, again, a specific product. She's a plus size fitness coach. And so she is doing this and, helping grow her team, helping grow products. And so here's what Video Ranking Academy is. Users type in a search, your video shows up, and then it's all about how to turn views into audience and income growth. And so what it is it's the 7-module system. There are 7 core training modules, and then there's there's study guides and checklists for the whole thing. And we have a private Facebook group and where we keep this stuff current, because again, I've been a part of a lot of different online programs. And sometimes I'm like, man, this thing's old. And like, this isn't even updated. We are obsessed with YouTube. We post multiple videos a week on multiple different YouTube channels. So we always have what's working, what's happening with the algorithm. So you'll get quality answers fast, industry updates, and connection with other influencers. So iron sharpens iron. You can get feedback from on your content, on whatever's happening, and connect with other people, learning from their best practices. So what's the investment to get in? Well, you could try and figure this out on your own. And certainly there's all kinds of like random tutorials out there online and stuff. And you could follow those, trial and error. That takes your time. It takes money because time is money. And also the opportunity cost of starting with a step-by-step map, a step-by-step system so that's just the cost of life and money. I mean, it's kind of like, this is the program I wish I had 10 years ago, where I was like wandering in the desert. Like, how do I figure this out? And I needed a system. And so it's time cost, it's opportunity cost. Again, if you were to go to college or university to get a video marketing degree, which wouldn't even teach you these specialized skills, it would just teach you how to make fancy videos. Well, that's going to cost $35,000 to $55,000 a year, right? And they wouldn't even teach you how to rank. They just teach you, video marketing or just video production, and they can't keep it current. Like not just myself, but a team of people with different YouTube channels that invest in this program, learning what's working today. And then, if you ever want to work with me personally for a day, well, that's $10,000. And you can always reach out and we'd love to work with you. But of course, the program doesn't cost anything like that. And so when you add up the 7 core modules, the VRA study guides and checklists, the private Facebook group, you can see that this is easily valued at over $3,500. And our retail price for this program, especially, is, by the way, the absolute update and rollout, which we're constantly making sure it's current, is happening next week. And so like it's always brand new. So we're always like keeping it new, and it actually pushes the price up over time. So the retail price of this is $1,997. But you have the opportunity, especially with collaborating with Darin and wanting to put together a special bundle for you, so you have everything you need all in one place for dominating YouTube, really a paint by number system for YouTube. You could get started for just $97 today, plus $97 for 11 payments, basically over a year, right? 12 payments total. And there's also a pay in full option where you can save even more. And so to get instant access, you can go to darinkid.com/YouTube, and you'll see all the details there of everything that you get and everything that is included in this program. Simply Sherry, that's in the home and lifestyle niche, says my affiliate income grew 600% in 1 month because of VRA. Amar says in less than 10 days, VRA has already paid for itself because new students have found my content and scheduled private training with me. He's actually teaches guitar online and super fast results with VRA. But we got some exclusive bonuses that are no extra charge that we've bundled together in this collaboration with Darin. And the first one is our Master YouTube Live program. I think the reason I'm the most excited about this is it's really how to do kind of what we're doing right now. Like we're going live on Facebook, on YouTube. It's the fastest way to get started. And you're going to learn my 6-figure YouTube live streaming framework that actually just yesterday, I was talking to one of our students who goes, I use this framework on Facebook and it works like gangbusters. It's crazy. Equipment and tech made easy are handled here, which again, if you're like, okay, I'm worried about that tech side, that camera side, we got you. And then what to do before, during, and after your live stream. And that's just one side of YouTube. You can go live on YouTube, or you can also, of course, shoot videos and upload them using even just your phone. The second bonus is our social media growth accelerator. We've got the latest strategies for using Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter that can help you boost on YouTube, your engagement, but also that also could just help you impact those platforms. You probably know how important social media is. And so the level of training, you're not just going to get YouTube here. You're going to get social media training that you can use to grow your network marketing business, leveraging Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Keeping it simple. These are easy to follow trainings that anybody can implement, and that will boost your engagement, grow your following, and that will help you hack the algorithms of these individual platforms. Again, we're kind of like a team of scientists here at Think Media, and whether it's Heather or Mel on my team, we are always studying the latest best practices, and you're going to get that as well at no extra charge. Plus, you're going to get 2 private group coaching calls with me. And so if you're like, okay, well, what's kind of my insurance for this? When I jump in, if I get stuck, if I need some help, we're going to be able to jump on just like this, where you're going to have your questions answered, plus get live motivation and coaching from me. And we'll be able to do Q&A, channel reviews, look at your content, your videos. That's a $997 value alone. And that's just included. So this is the total package, right? Video Rake It Academy, the live calls, social media growth accelerator, and the YouTube influence system. It's really a $3,488 value. And that is the hard cost of these programs individually. but you can get started today for just $97. And you can see all those details at darinkid.com/YouTube for this exclusive promo. Because again, Darin and I now have known each other for years. He's like, Sean, I know you're good for it. I know that this training works. It's worked for me. I've seen it work for Shalene Johnson, and I've seen it work for your students. And I've seen and gotten to know you for years now. How can we get this info to my people? And so I was like, okay, let's think about a bundle we could put together so that this is everything people would need to crush it on YouTube. Steve Panette, I've been able to double my video viewership and increase my income in my business, of course, following this system. So for around $3 a day, what would it be worth to you to start a YouTube channel that grows your business and makes money, to get the boost and motivation to finally get moving on this massive opportunity on YouTube right now, to generate real passive income for your family, and to get your message in front of more people, get your company in front of more people, right? Get your products in front of more people so that you can build your business? Would it be worth it? I mean, we could agree the answer is yes, right? And when you take the fact that we can put these at such low payments, but yet give you access to the entire program when you enroll, it's for around $3 a day. You can get access to everything. And also, this is a risk-free offer. You could become the go-to authority in your niche. That's the goal, to position yourself with kind of a bigger picture, a bigger brand that they know you, and save years of what I had to go through with testing and experimenting, and thousands of dollars. It's actually hundreds of thousands of dollars now that I've invested in learning to master these skills, thousands of hours in study, and then locking in this enrollment price, because as we keep upgrading the program, which year over year, we're making it better and better and better and adding more value, the price has gone up and up. But you can lock in this price during this limited time enrollment period, and you have a 100% 30-day money back guarantee. I mean, the level of confidence, the history of our students that we have for this is just unbreakable. I'm immovable on it. I just know that the program is amazing, that it works, that it's going to work for you, but that I also want you to have the peace of mind to say, this isn't what I thought it was, or I just want to check this out. And, I'm not sure, like, you're good. Like, you can enroll, get this special right now at darinkid.com/YouTube, but know that you have total peace of mind that this offer is 100% risk free. And so to get instant access, you could just go to darinkid.com/YouTube. And Darin, I'd love to answer some questions in just a second. Plus, we've got that free resource for people, but I just kind of want to see what people are saying, how you're feeling, and kind of what you've thought about our process now that you've known about it for years.
Awesome. Yes. While you're looking at a few of those questions, what I will say is, the YouTube ads, the affiliate programs, all of that. One thing that I didn't mention was, now that I'm no longer a distributor in a company, I deleted all my company specific and product specific videos. But when they were up and running, I was constantly getting new customers from all over the world in any country that we were open. I was getting recruits, which, keep in mind, you can have one person join your team, right? That either that person or who they lead you to ends up generating you thousands of dollars a month in income. As a matter of fact, one person that I brought on board that saw my YouTube videos ended up generating me several $1,000s a month for several years. So when you look at, is the investment worth it? It's a no-brainer. And it's not everybody's going to jump on this, but the ones that do, you really have a little slight edge that other people do not have. And again, if you had one view per day or one view per hour, it's like having somebody that's actually working for you, doing the work every single hour, every single day, and you just never know when it falls on that seed falls on that fertile ground, and you end up having one of your best teammates, one of your best leaders.
Yeah, I love that. And actually, I realized I was sharing the wrong link in there. It's actually on screen now, darinkid.com/VRA. I think /YouTube probably would have taken you to the registration page for this training. But yeah, to learn more about that and to get instant access, darinkid.com/VRA. If you have any questions, Mark says, does this include learning how to edit video? Yes, Mark, will resource you with everything you need to learn, even just editing on your smartphone, or using like free software that's included with a Mac, like iMovie or other different video editing software. We will help you with all the kind of tech side of things in there as well. And by the way, we'll do some Q&A about anything in just a second. But if to help me see your questions, put up like 4 question marks before and after the question so I can kind of see it out. If you want to get instant access, go to darinkid.com/VRA and you can see the specifics of this offer. Michelle says, if you're in a network marketing company, can you also do you in your videos? Passionate about fitness, dance instructor, homeschool, vegan, cooking, and baking lover with her kids. I think you need to be building you. Again, as Darin mentioned, at times you may not always be with the same company for life. You probably wouldn't, right? Things will change. So what is never going to change, you're never going to change. Or you might change and evolve, but I mean, the constant is you. That's why I love Darin Kid's channel, because it's named Darin Kid. And no matter where he goes and what he does, you've built trust with him. You've seen that, man, he has so much value. You've built this relationship with him. So that's the same thing, Michelle. And this is what I've learned. People, they connect with people. They don't actually, you don't want to just come on and not share your personality. It's your vibe that attracts your tribe. The fact that you have kids and what you're into, and that you're vegan cooking and homeschool, all of those things. Now, in the program, you're going to learn that it is important to have a focus on your channel. And we walk you through step by step with our clarity worksheet, one of our most favorite things that you get right at the start. And so we'll hold your hand through the whole thing. But absolutely, the goal here is to, yes, build your company, sell products, build your team, but really to build your personal brand on YouTube, so that no matter what you can, no matter what you want to do. And it's kind of like, if you've heard the phrase, dig your well before you're thirsty. Well, you might be thirsty right now to build your business, but once you have dug a well, you can drink from it continually. Like, I'm constantly able to connect with my community on YouTube because of the work I did yesterday, the views I'm getting, the growth I'm getting. And so if I pivot, if I have a new offer, something new I want to promote, I don't have to go back and rebuild it. Darin doesn't have to go back and start from scratch. And that's why I love YouTube, because really, if you do have to get up, which is great, jump on the phone, get up, get on a meeting, get up, go live. All those activities and actions are great for building your business, but you're trading your time for money, right? YouTube is that leverage where you're building that momentum, that audience, that subscriber base that you can continually leverage for weeks, months, and years to come. Michelle, people have told me to use YouTube for those things, but I really want to grow my business too. And we walk you through that step by step of how to position your channel right so that it grows your business. And here's the deal. People connect with people. And people, like, that's why some people connect with you. They won't be able to connect with me, right? We have different backgrounds. So much so that people actually, what you do is important. How you do it is a distinction, but why you do it is what matters most. Most people, we follow people with similar belief systems. Have you noticed that? Similar values. And that's why other people in your company, they sell the same product, but one person resonates with them and not them. Two different people can connect with different types of people. So all I'm saying is be you times 2. That is gives you a powerful edge when it comes to building your business, as well as getting people to know you. Now, I do want to share this free resource with you, and we'll take some more questions. But just to honor your time for being here, thanks for taking the time, and we will continue to answer some questions. But I promise you this, and I want to make sure I deliver on it. We have just some free resources. So just for being here, if you go to seancannell.com/Darin, this is just some stuff that will related to getting started with just your smartphone and building your confidence, because you might be thinking right now that, like, okay, this, what you learn in Video Reiki Academy is a system. You learn how to come up with the right video ideas, but I wanted to get some resources in your hands that, maybe you've never been on camera before. In fact, tell me, have you ever shot a video? Have you ever gone live? And we've got some really just powerful stuff on confidence, strategy. Maybe you're thinking right now, I don't know if I have time to balance all of this. Well, we're going to help you with some time management. We talk about that in the course, but you got everything that you need, because you can do this in as little as 10 or less hours a week. Again, 10 smart hours that are also directed towards your network marketing company. And so definitely check that out. Let me check on a YouTube over here. Lifetime access. Yes, Mark, lifetime access. So once payments are completed, Mark, it's or there's also a painful option where you can save even more. If you go to darinkid.com/VRA, you could see that you get lifetime access to all the upgrades. And like I said, again, we've been around. Our company is 5 years old. This course continues to evolve. YouTube actually just redid their whole back end. So we redid the course. And we're always keeping you with all the best and most current information. And you can see all those details at the website. Any training on planning and creating content for a non-product based business? Absolutely. The system will reveal to you how you can use this for any based. So I'm assuming the only kinds of business I know would be like service based or coaching. Basically, it's either a product or a service, but down certainly let me know. And you've already done some lives. So some people are a little bit further ahead, but maybe even if you're just getting started, you are good. Need to create thumbnails. We've got a thumbnail training inside of the course that'll help you at different levels, whether you just have a few minutes and a smartphone or whether you want to jump into Photoshop and go deeper. And so you could check that out as well. Let me see what other questions. Michelle, I love going live. Awesome. Which is perfect because the cool thing is you're already used to going live, but there's a unique way you want to do it related to YouTube in terms of getting your videos to rank. And you can rank live streams. Here's the key, that when you're done going live, people still watch it. And that live is not just there when like this, we're here in person and we're doing this. I mean, maybe if this is replayed or I'm not sure, but if you are able to, be here live right now as we're shooting this, but also then see it on a replay and have that video rank on YouTube for weeks, months, and years to come. If you got a question, drop it into the comments and I would love to help out. Samantha says, what's the best way to start? Do you use your first and last name or do you use a word that embraces your brand? I think it depends on your vision. I mean, you might name a channel Health Secrets, or like Modern Health. Like you might create like a little brand name of something you're passionate about that gives you kind of like an encompassing umbrella for sort of your world. Or I think first and last name is a great opportunity as well. And I think that's probably the best thing to lean on. When I look at people, Darin Kidd, his YouTube channel, Shalene Johnson, his YouTube channel, Eric Worre, that's what his YouTube channel is called. Now, actually, I think Eric Worre goes Eric Worre Go Pro, and he has kind of a both in his title. And others, though, again, I wouldn't brand your YouTube channel a company name, but if you had your own brand, like my YouTube channel is called Think Media, it's kind of a bigger brand for talking about cameras and tech and things like that. And I also have a YouTube channel called Sean Cannell. That is my personal brand that I'm building for life. Do you have any say in what types of ads will run on your YouTube station if you choose to go that route? You absolutely do, Brian. You can not necessarily specifically. And what I mean is you could actually say, I only want family-friendly ads. I don't want certain types of ads. And then you also could actually specifically say, I don't want this type of company, or I don't want Walmart to advertise. Like you do have that granular option. Most people don't manage it at that level. But if there was a certain category, most people manage it at categories. They're like, I just don't want these types of categories. Yes, you do have control over that in Google AdSense, which is what the back end of YouTube ads is. Okay. If you got value out of this too, a couple questions for you. Can you mind hitting the like button, either on the YouTube if you're watching this or here on Facebook? And then tell me in the comments, what was an aha moment for you? And maybe give me some feedback. I always like to ask, like on a scale from 1 to 10, the value of this training. Is it a 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10? But what I'm more interested in is what was an aha moment? What was like, and what are you going to do next? Because look, Video Ranking Academy is a shortcut. It's going to be the fastest path to get the edge on how to do YouTube right, how to make the right videos, what to say in your videos. what videos have the biggest opportunity, how to stand out, how to break through the competition. Paint by numbers, step by step, and easy to follow video modules that you could take on your own time, plus private group coaching with me so you can get your questions answered, plus the other bonuses that are all available. And so let me know, again, scale from 1 to 10, kind of the feedback that you got. Donovan says an 8. I appreciate that. I'm mostly moved by how easy it is. Seems very doable. And I already have content. I just need to choose and focus my niche. I love that. And so the 3 laws was my aha moment. Chantel says, awesome. I love that. Platinum Gold says a 9. Awesome. Stephanie, phenomenal. I love having that feedback. I've got a couple other questions coming in. And just to make sure that you, if you have any specific questions, about the product, there's an FAQ on the page. If you go to the darinkid.com/VRA, you can also see an FAQ related to Video Ranking Academy on that page. Darin, we have a couple more questions, but I just kind of want to check in on with you, see how you're feeling and kind of the vibe you're seeing too, as I'm trying to catch up with all of these comments. Some people are saying 11. Howard, thanks so much for that feedback. Ruben, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, another bonus too, Sean, is that, I really wasn't thinking about it, but I started having companies reach out to me and offer me, hey, we'll give you a free watch if you'll, review our watch. We'll give you, free nutritional products. And, one time, one of the things I was telling you about before that I definitely won't do because I want to keep all of you as my audience, it was like underwear. So I won't be doing the underwear modeling thing. But then also too, I've had companies that have found me that now have, hired me as a consultant or a trainer for their company. And the way that they found me was through searching, and they found my YouTube videos, and they're like, hey, look, that it really just gives you a leg up on the competition when people don't have a YouTube channel. And so it's something that I saw Becky Turner said, hey, I'm a new tuber, right? So I learned I need a lot of training. And, Becky, that's the great thing about it. Like I'm not a YouTube expert by any stretch of the imagination. But when I met Sean and knew that he was a YouTube expert, I was like, I don't want to go through a decade of learning what to do on YouTube. I just want to go through his program, let him tell me 1, 2, 3, ABC, because Becky, you know me, right? I've got ADD, ADHD, ADT, I've got them all, and I have a hard time focusing. So what I did was I just followed Sean's, exact his formula. And what I love about it is that he's constantly adding new material, updating as YouTube changes. So it's not like you buy a program and a year later you have to update, buy another program. You're in the program. He continues to add more value, continues to add more resources. They have a Facebook group where they go live every week, and they've got Q&A. So really it's a community, and you're building with a lot of other people, and you're sharing ideas, and you learn and grow together. And so really it's an amazing, and again, this is an investment. And what I found, if you want to get something different than the masses, you do something different than the masses. And what I found is most people, they complain about their situation, but their entertainment budget is more than their education budget. And this is something that we can use in the real world, whether you're in, I saw one gentleman had a legal service, and then I see some of you are in nutrition, and some of you are in skincare. And so what's awesome is you can do creative things to attract your tribe, to have people that are interested in health and wellness and fitness. And next thing you know, you're an affiliate program for workout machines and yoga mats and different supplements that don't compete with what you're doing with your company. So it's just a great way to do things. And I saw one of you say, hey, look, what do we do as far as my company? What I would recommend is you follow your company's policies and procedures, right? They'll tell you what you can say and what you can't say. You don't want to make health claims. And it's okay. You don't have to, right? You can talk about the benefits of what your products and your service, what they do, without getting into, over-promising. And so on my channels, everything that I did for years when I was a distributor, I followed the policies and procedures. Like the company saw my videos, and the videos just continued to run. And what's interesting is with Sean's program, I had videos that ranked higher than the company, and the company was doing hundreds of millions of dollars a year, and my videos outranked the company, and my videos outranked search and a lot of the company's search terms as well. And so again, you can have fun with this, and you can earn while you learn. You can grow together, and it's a system that teaches you just as if you bought a McDonald's, right? You bought a McDonald's, you went to Hamburger University. You're standing, there's 30,000 plus McDonald's. You're standing at the counter. The fry machine's on the left. The shake machine's on the right. The cheeseburger's in a yellow wrapper, right? We know. And you're like, Darin, why do you eat at McDonald's so much? You knew it too. It's not just me. But no matter where you go in the world, they have a system. They don't have the best hamburger. They have a system. Well, the good news, you don't have to pay millions of dollars like a McDonald's. Here you can do a minimal investment, right? A minimal investment, and you can start building your brand because you get paid by your influence and you get paid by your followers. So as you're doing all the things that you normally do building your business, let this be an add-on that's just the icing on top of the cake. Okay, so Sean, hopefully that makes sense. I may have lost Sean because I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
I'm back. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I agree with all of that. And I love YouTube because for all of the reasons you just said. And I saw a couple other questions coming in as well. Michelle was wondering, do I have to purchase tonight to get the bundle price? We're going to have the bundle price is actually just available for a few days while Darin's going to let people watch the replay, but that'll be coming down in just a few days. So you do have some time, but don't wait, because just make sure you see the email going out or whatever and get in while we still have this bundle. Again, this is a 50% off offer. It's a $2,000 program. And especially during these times and with the relationship with Darin, we wanted to make it super affordable, save more if you just want to do one pay, or even just spread out the investment, but get instant access to all of the training. And again, once payment's complete, you have access for life. And we are obsessed with YouTube. And so we're always keeping it current. And we're obsessed with helping you and just adding value to our community. And I mean, maybe you've been a part of other coaching programs and online courses. One of the things that we pride ourselves on is that we really do have a team at Think Media. So you'll get really solid support inside of the Facebook group and with our with what we call VRA Master Coaches. We have a monthly show that just plays in our Facebook group of students sharing their success and different things they're trying that is just added value. I also just go live in the Facebook group and some of our other master coaches, Heather and Mel and Tony, so that you just know that you would have people, no matter where you're at on your YouTube journey. We're at a pretty advanced level. If you're literally starting from scratch, we're there to help you as well, and all the steps along the way. And so I saw a couple other good questions here that I just want to answer, and one over here on Facebook. Michelle, awesome, really good. Thanks so much for being here on the training. Christy, thanks for being here. And let me just grab this other question. Does this cross over and help on other social media platforms? John asks. Absolutely. Our proprietary process, our 7-step video ranking Academy framework, which you'll learn as soon as you get into the program, is specifically designed for YouTube. But what you'll learn is it's actually, and I've never seen anybody else teach this, just like the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People is a framework. We've been refining it for years, and it really will help you do online video on any platform. Additionally, John, the bonus that we're including, the social media accelerator, goes directly to help you on other platforms. And here's kind of a big opportunity. What I love about YouTube is a place for your pillar content. It's a place for adding value, maybe making like a 10-minute video, a 15-minute video, for example. And maybe in a video you share, 5 tips or something on something about some type of topic. The cool thing is I think of YouTube as like sort of like the top of a pyramid of your content. And then what you could do is maybe just cut a snippet of that. Like maybe there's just one tip on like staying motivated or mindset, for example. You already shot the video. You could cut that clip out and then upload that. LinkedIn video right now, by the way, is crazy. And IGTV. And you could upload even widescreen videos. You don't have to really do anything to them since YouTube didn't force you to make it vertical and figure out how to format it. And then, of course, Facebook, you can upload videos here. Or you can upload the YouTube video, follow our Video Ranking Academy 7-step process, rank your video. Yes, use YouTube maybe or Facebook to send traffic to it, but they're really two different platforms. There's no reason you can't also use that same content and upload that here on Facebook. If that sounds kind of like, okay, that sounds kind of like a lot. Well, we hold your hand through the whole through the whole process, because we want you to be working smarter, not harder. We don't want you making content all week long. This is about getting leverage so you can build your business around your lifestyle, and work smart to the tune, essentially, of what we recommend is 1 upload a week, following our system, and then being intentional and smart about trickling down that video throughout the week. Maybe that's a snippet you upload another place. Maybe it's just how you share it at different places. And we go through all of that step by step. So John, you really have we love social media, and there's a lot of good people out there teaching social media. If you study, I mean, you can look at what's happening online in our brands. We're probably the #1 brand on teaching video marketing across platforms. YouTube's really our jam. Wrote YouTube Secrets and the #1 best-selling YouTube strategy book in the world. And so I'm just saying, I mean, you could study out and look up the different things, but video is king, period. And so we love Facebook, and our goal here is not that you have to make 100 videos at all these different places. Being really smart with making the right videos, starting with the Video Ranking Academy system, and then letting social media do the work for you to really grow your brand week after week, month after month. You're welcome, John. Appreciate it. Okay, so Darin, I mean, any last minute words here? It's been a great session. I think people got value. Again, I saw so many people saying that was a 10 plus. Thanks so much for the feedback. Donovan it had some issues with the link. One thing, Donovan, is that I think you don't use www. That might not work. I think if you go Darin Kidd, I was noticing that earlier, and I'm sorry I gave you the wrong link earlier. But it should be darinkid.com/VRA. Let me know, Donovan, if you don't use www, if that gets you to the right place.
Yeah, that should work. I just did HTTP. Yeah, if you just do darinkid.com/VRA, I just tested it for someone. It works. And what I would say for everyone, right now while we're all quarantined in, if we're not learning a new skill, we're just, we're basically saying, hey, I'm not disciplined, or it's just not a priority. So it's a great time, to learn a new skill, to grow, and to be able to, do something we normally may not have had as much time to do, and you can have fun with it. But no, Sean, and I would also encourage everyone, if you have someone that you're working with or you're not working with, but a friend, tag them in the video. If you think they would get value from this content while we have the promotion going on. And then if you have a group, a Facebook group, and you can imagine if you had just a few of your team that also learned how to upload videos, and you're having fun, you're being creative, and the next thing you know, your team is doing a few of these things, what can happen? And it can compound pretty fast. So Sean, no, I appreciate all the great information. I love being a part of Video Ranking Academy myself, and I am definitely, as you can tell, I've dug back in, and my wife and I were talking. We're going to have some new videos going up over the next 2 weeks, and so I just appreciate all the value that you brought our community, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of replays, a lot of people tagging their team members, their friends, their associates, and then also I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that are sharing as well. But I'll let you close it out, but I appreciate you more than jumping on for us.
Yeah. And Darin, I just want to say thank you again for, introducing me to your community. And I'm just so grateful for you as well. It's awesome to see. I know your values of legacy and faith and family. And I think that's why we've become friends over the years. And I'm just excited. You're absolutely right. Right now is definitely a time to sharpen the saw, right? To develop a new skill. And I just think about what's happening in the world right now. My background is in ministry for many years. And right now, I think about all these churches that can't gather and can't meet in person. And even as we come up on Easter, they're having to do live streaming, and businesses, right, that are trying to figure out how to go online and use social media to get customers, and restaurants had to close their doors. So they're trying to do delivery apps, but yet build their brand with social media. And so this is just, I think, an exciting time. And I know people can have total confidence that our training, we've got, if people go to the website, you could even just see videos of what some of our students say about it and whatnot. We just really pride ourselves. And I know we wouldn't even be doing this if we didn't have a world-class program, but check that out. And then for those two, don't miss the resource page, because this offer is a limited offer, but you can always check back at Video Reiki Academy in the future, or do different things. But I want you to take action on this regardless. It's time to get on YouTube, and we have some resources at channel.com/Darin. In this case, I think you do need to type www for it to work, just to be specific. And so one way or another, look, it's time to punch fear in the face, punch perfectionism in the face, and press record. Myself, my team, we're in your corner to help you with video, and video is critical. Live streaming is critical right now. And so my friends, dive in, go all in on video, live streaming. And I think about plant the seeds today for the harvest you want to reap tomorrow. In 2009, in the hardest season of my life, with things happening with family and health and all this stuff, a spark lit in me in the midst of crisis to go all in. And now my whole life's changed, and I just am passionate about giving back and helping others see the life transforming power of really taking your business online at a whole nother level. And so it's time to go all in on YouTube. Come on, live streaming. Thanks so much for being here on the live training. And Darin, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks, everybody.